being alone is probably the greatest gift of all time that you can experience in life. I think everybody needs to go through it where, you feel like absolutely nobody is there for you and you just feel so alone. The reason I say it's probably one of the greatest things for you is because it was really one of the greatest things for me. I entered this school and for my entire sophomore year, I really did not have any friends. And sure, I may have had like acquaintances and stuff like that, but I didn't really feel like I had true friends of my own. It was honestly the best thing that could have happened for me because when you're alone, you have a lot of time on your hands, right? All right, there was like multiple cars coming and going, so I had to like cut it out. But as I was saying, like when you have a lot of time on your hands, especially like at a young age when you're alone, you really, all you really have to do is just spend time with yourself. And I didn't really want to play video games too much just because I knew like it really wasn't gonna serve me long term. Not that video games are terrible. I mean, I still like, bro, I fuck with Minecraft. I was a god in Fortnite at one point, but I just didn't really feel like I really wanted to do that. I wanted to kind of just embrace my inner self in a way. And so during this entire like sophomore year, I spent a lot of time just in inwards, like thinking in myself and in my own mind and thinking to myself like, what do you actually want out of this life? And I found a lot of answers of like what I actually want to get out from this life that we have that is so short. And I could probably get into this in another video that like, bro, we are only here for like a second. Like if you think about it in the grand like universe, and there's a car coming, I might have to pause this and come back, but in a grand universe, like it is so long that the entire world's existence is like not even like a snap, like it's not even a second, it's like point millions of a second. Like if you really think about it, the universe is so big. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this out real quick. All right guys, I'm back. Anyways, as I was saying, the universe is so fucking big. Our existence is really like it is absolutely nothing, and it is just like I'm so grateful and so like we're all so very lucky to be here in this time and in this world in general, just to experience it. And I think the true meaning of life is really just to experience, because we're all gonna die. I know some people believe that you go to heaven and it's like an afterlife, or you have reincarnation. The point is, we don't get to have any do-overs in this like life that we have right now. Anyways, back to the main point. Being alone really just like made me kind of think of what I wanted long term for my entire life, this short life that we have. And yeah, I really got clear on my goals, my vision. It's been like a journey of self-development where I'm on my path, and I feel so great because it's got me to where I am now. And I'm gonna have to cut out the fucking video again, so just give me. All right, this was probably not the best like setting because it's like literally on a highway. Let me show you where I'm at. All right, so like literally I'm literally on my car right now. Anyways, as I was saying, it like I am where I am in life, and I feel like I'm on the best path that any version of me could ever be on. And that's for a lot of different reasons, but I really understood like what I wanted out of life and my goals, right? I figured out that I really just want to be telling stories and working on projects and movies and films that really just inspire people to really dream big, because we don't, like I said, we don't fucking live that very long. Like we don't even live that long if you think about it. And especially if you're watching this, maybe you're in your 20s. I'm 19 right now, but maybe you're in your 20s or 30s. You have to think about it. Like most people don't live past 80. You're already like 20%, more than 20% of your like, maybe I'm doing the math wrong, but it's around there, and that's a big fucking percent. 20% is like, bro, that's already gone. Like you've already earned that 20%. There's no more. Another car pulled up, but as I was saying is, I found out what I really wanted out of life, and it is to tell stories and inspire people to ultimately just feel something and dream big or feel seen. And that's why I want to be an actor and work on projects that mean a lot to me, or I think will really change somebody's life. Because movies have changed my life. And I'm voice cracking, I'm not gonna cry or anything, but it's just like it does mean a lot to me, bro, because like movies really have changed my life. And that's also why I got into entrepreneurship. Is like acting and entrepreneurship kind of go hand in hand if you think about it, right? Like it's so unstable, nothing's guaranteed, nothing is. It's constantly like doing outreach, trying new things and learning new things as you go. It's basically like knocking on doors, door-to-door sales too. Like it all kind of like intertwines, I feel like, because as an actor, you're going to need to go to like a million auditions. Okay, maybe not a million, but like 1,000 auditions or 100 auditions to get landed into like a good role or something. Or maybe you might do shitty roles at the start, but at least you're getting experience. In entrepreneurship, your first idea of business is not going to be the home run, right? But it's going to get you to that next point where you're evaluating with yourself and you're like, okay, I learned these skills trying to start this business. Now I am better equipped to, try something else that I think has more potential. Like maybe this one didn't have potential. Bro, this bug needs to get the fuck out of the way. But yeah, I mean, it just intertwines, bro, because it really is a numbers game. Door-to-door sales, it's a numbers game, right? How many houses can you knock before you get your first sale? Anyways, that's total rant. As I was saying, like, being on this, like, if I wasn't alone in my sophomore year, if I didn't have that alone time, and it sucked, like, it did suck. I felt so alone. I was low-key kind of sad. I don't want to say depressed, but I was like pretty sad. If I didn't have that time, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, where I know what I want to do with my life, where I know what I actually want to strive for and my goals, and I've made actions towards those goals. And now I know, like, I've met incredible people. I have friends who are making 30K, 50K, even 100K per month, which I know some people might be like, wow, that's so, like, they can't even comprehend it. And this is like the whole thing that I want to like drive home, is you have to spend those times alone so you can understand what you actually want out of this life. And also, like, just dream absolutely fucking big, bro. 'Cause dreaming big is been everything for me. Like, people can look at my dreams, like, I know, like, I've talked to people and I've told them like stuff I want to do, and they're like, oh, that's kind of hard, like, are you sure you want to do that? Like, why don't you just go to like college and like get just like a stable job, stable income? By the way, I have no stable job at all. I am making money through my like marketing and sales stuff that I'm doing right now, but it's like, it's not guaranteed. I'm able to travel, which is cool, but it's like, bro, it's not guaranteed. Same with acting. Acting is not guaranteed. And there's a car coming. Let me come back. BRB. All right, I'm back. Maybe next time I'll film in like not the middle of the highway, but that's probably a good idea. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so everything that I am doing with my life, like, none of it is stable. None of it is the typical like safe route, I guess you could say. But bro, I could talk about this for hours, but there is no safe route. Like, there really is no safe route, especially in this life where it's so short. And basically, like, why would you want to take a safe route in life if you only get to experience this shit once? Like, you need to dream big and have this absolute belief in yourself that no matter what you do, you're going to fucking make it. And because you have nothing else to fucking lose. We're all gonna die. That's the only thing that's guaranteed in this life is death and taxes, right? Like, a friend told me that the other day. I was like, yeah, that's pretty true. But yeah, that's the only thing that's guaranteed in life. And like, why are we trying to be safe? Why are we trying to spend our life doing something we don't want to do? So anyways, I know I kind of got off like the main point of like being alone, but this is what being alone has led me to. I really feel like I'm in the best path that any version of any multiverse or whatever, any version of me could be on. Holy I think I just swallowed a bug, bro. Anyway, as I was saying, I think I'm on the best path, except for that I just swallowed a bug. Besides that, I feel really good in my goals, my dreams and aspirations, and everything I've accomplished so far. Like, I am not where I want to be, of course, and I don't think you ever will be, because you will always be chasing that future version of yourself and always striving to get the next thing, right? And that's life. That's striving to get that next experience. And hold on, there's a car coming. Okay, as I was saying, I feel like I'm in the best situation and path I've ever been in my entire life, or not even like been in, but like could be in any version of my life. And I feel so grateful to be here. And this has all resulted from me being alone, or feeling alone, or having like no friends in a way, like no real friends. Like, yeah, I had, sure, you could say I had like acquaintances, and sometimes I got invited to things, but I just felt so alone that I had to really think to myself, like, what do I actually want out of this? And I may not be where I want to be within my like goals and things that I want to achieve quite yet, because I have some pretty big fucking goals. I have some pretty big fucking dreams. I do think I need to think bigger, though. I need to think way bigger. And that's why surrounding yourself with people who think big and dream big is always like, I think it's so important. I'm so grateful that I have friends who are literally in positions that I want to be in, and I can learn from them. And even just like watching other people's journeys and stuff is always just like, just learning from everything and everybody that like you come across is just, it's something to be grateful for. But even though like I may not be where I want to be, I am so glad that I am capable and self-aware to be able to take responsibility for my life and say to myself, like, this is all on you. You are the one who can make this all happen. And that's very true. You are the only person who can make your dreams a reality and who can make your goals and things happen, right? And even if you die before achieving all your dreams, that's still better than taking this safe route, because at least you're on the journey and you're experiencing life on this path, on this journey. And yeah, I guess there's a quote like, the person who walks, I don't even think this relates, but the person who likes to walk will walk further than the person who's going to the finish line, or some shit like that. I probably butchered that, but yeah, I don't even I don't even know if that made sense. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is think big, dream big, and being alone. If you're alone right now, like, that's, if you feel absolutely alone, like nobody's there for you, that's okay, because you will always have yourself. You will always have yourself. If nobody else is there, you will always have yourself. And if you don't have yourself, take that time to find yourself and find what you actually want out of life. You will get so clear on just you and what you actually want from this experience that we don't have for very long. So uh, damn, low-key, was that a bar? I hope that was a bar. Anyways, I don't really know how to finish these videos, but like, subscribe, share, share this with a friend, comment down below something. Don't comment anything sus though. um, I appreciate you for being here, and yeah, all right, take care, guys. Or take care. Or bro, I seriously don't know how to end this, but yeah, look at this view, bro. Yeah, it's probably not a good view, but it's low-key, like, this is the shit we're experiencing, bro. So anyways, I'll leave you with that. Like I said, like, subscribe, and yeah, just love yourself. All right, peace out, guys.